Alright guys, welcome to our newest series we're going to do. It's an old classic throwback of Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger, by Origin. Now, the graphics level is a little bit lower than what you're probably used to. I think it's 320. I don't think it's 480. I think it's 320. It's Super VGA. Might be 480. So I'm just going to shut up and let you see what you see. And then I'll talk once this cutscene's over. You recognize these actors. Lord of the Rings, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Back to the Future, Clockwork Orange. No, I mean, you're gonna notice a lot of these actors. You'll definitely recognize that if you're a Star Citizen fan. Thought about live streaming it, but I'm having a hard enough time just recording this.
At the heart of our empire, a puny contingent of their soldiers has been captured here on Kilra. This incursion was an act of desperation. The hairless apes now flail about knowing that they are beaten. They have failed their race utterly. There will be no interrogation. Do what you will with them. Disintegration. Silence. My brethren, they are not warriors, but maggots. One of them is worthy of being treated as a warrior, the one they call Angel. Still defiant, dare not terror. If we were to offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
The Kilurati do not coexist.
No, and now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different. The human cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger. May they rest in peace.
Peace. Have we ever known anything like that, Paladin?
Not for a long time, laddie.
First the tiger's claw, now this.
Enough. You are not to blame for either.
Some would disagree. This is Colonel Christopher Blair. Report to Admiral Tallwin. The wreckage of the Concordia has been located on Vespus off the Mistral coast. Evaluation. Total loss.
You can't live your life for the approval of one man.
Any word from Angel?
None.
Is that the official line?
I know how much she means to you, laddie.
Excuse me, sir. Did you say the Victory?
Is there something wrong with your hearing, Colonel?
No, sir. It's just that
The TCS Victory is a fine carrier with a long history of service to the Confederation.
Yes, sir. A very long history, sir.
Ship assignments aren't open to debate, Colonel. Of course, I realize that the accommodations may not be what you're quite used to.
Well, sir, I didn't mean to suggest that.
The Victory will benefit greatly from having a wing commander of your stature and experience.
Thank you, sir. But can't we at least discuss the...
Now that we have the Kilrathi on the run in both the Gardel and Morpheus systems, I can afford to shift you to the Victory in Orsini. What I am trying to tell you, Colonel, is that things are looking up. The Confederation has been making some very positive strides. Dismissed.
Sir, about my request.
Yes. But it came as a bit of a surprise to me. As you know, Colonel Devereaux's status is on a need-to-know basis. Your shuttle is waiting.
Yes, sir.
Despite recent losses in several densely populated sectors, Confederation spokespeople insist that humanity maintains the upper hand in its galactic struggle with the Kilrathi. However, our sources document a consistent underreporting of Kilrathi incursions, as well as civilian and industrial losses. There are even reports of Confed plans for a doomsday evacuation of Earth, replanting the seeds of humanity in a distant galaxy.
Galaxy. Okay.
The question is, who would go? Who would be left behind? And most importantly, who is making these decisions?
Wouldn't you like to know? Looks more like a mechanic's overall than it does a flight jumpsuit.
Welcome to the TCS Victory, Colonel.
Thank you, Captain.
Better known as Tin Can Sally.
It warms my heart to see you again, Colonel. But I must excuse myself now, as your duty here takes precedence over our catching up on old times.
Thank you, Hobbs. We'll talk later.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's no Concordia.
Well, neither is a Concordia anymore.
Yes, terrible loss. My sympathies. However, you're in my home now, and I'll expect you to wipe your feet every time you come in. I've been with the Victory most of my career. I was communications officer during her maiden voyage.
Well, sir, I'll admit I wasn't looking forward to the assignment, but now that I see you have a pilot as fine as Ralganar Hollis on your crew...
Hobbs? Yes, he's my second in command.
He's not flying?
At his request. I know all about his exploits with you, Colonel, but here no one will fly with a Karathi on his wing.
What about his exemplary record? That must stand for something.
It was his request.
Captain Eisen, I'm not going to tell you how to run your ship, but I am going to insist that Hobbs is reinstated to the flight roster immediately.
Well, that's admirable, Colonel, but who...
I will, sir. I'll fly with him. He's the best wingman I've ever had.
I don't know about that. Didn't I fly with you in like 1 and 2? Come on now. I chopped liver. Is this asking me to do something? Oh, I've got a mouse pointer. Go to flight control. What else can I do? Nothing. I can't do jack squat. Okay, go to flight control. I've got the bottom cut off and the top cut off. Okay, I'll fix that for the next video. Run stimulator. Go to lift. Activate main terminal. Talk to Hobbs. I'll talk to Hobbs first.
Welcome aboard, old friend. You're looking fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
I don't have a clue. I haven't heard from her in a while. She's on some damn covert op for Tolwyn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the fly roster.
But I requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me on my first mission.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah, but when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
Of course, it's going to be Mr. Everything. There we are. Boop. Now what am I going to do? Oh, controls. Okay, super VGA. Gamma correction. I could make it like super bright. It's going to be... Oh, I could turn the subtitles off, huh? Handle all of this. I'm going to try to fly this with mouse because my joystick, when I plugged it in, it said there was a hardware error. And we're going to save the start. That's what we're going to call it. And we're going to return. Go to the briefing. Don't necessarily want to do that. Go to the lift. I want to go to lift. I want to check out the ship first before we take a mission. Yeah, get me. Am I gonna have to see that every time I click on a lift? Okay, now my understanding is it's like bridge, living, flight, and then we're in the lift, and I can talk to Rollins. Look at his eyes. Watch his eyes.
Lieutenant Rollins, comm exec, welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shower off the bullshit around here.
Captain Eisen seems to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you would jump sector in a nano.
Play along with him. This guy's Play along. This guy's a loon. Play along with him. Are you saying Command's hiding something from us?
Well, I can't say for sure, Colonel. But if you want the straight dope around here, you check in with Radio Rollins. Might even save your life.
Play along with them because I want to befriend everybody. You never know when they might come in handy. Do I want to go to the bridge? Do I want to go living? Do I want to go to flight? I want to go living. Looks like this first video, we're just going to do a tour of this ship and then come back to the second video for actually some action. By then I should have the cropping of the video fixed. Oh, okay. The bar.
Hey, Hobbs. How about going around with me? Bet you a week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
Births, Vagabond, Lift. I guess that's it, huh? I guess I'm talking Vagabond and going to the Births.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No, formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point. What's he hiding? They must have had their reasons.
They don't seem interested in sharing them, do they?
Checking out my bunk. Or somebody else's bunk.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
Oh, this was the rec room? Oh, duh. Did I miss something in the berths? Gotta check it. Gotta check it. Nope, okay. Okay, now we're... Oh, Vagabond's gone. Go to the left. Let's see if someone else is standing in the lift. We're gonna go to the bridge. CV-40 maybe? Is that what that says? carrier 40. Oh no. We got Maniac. Got main terminal. Lift, of course. Gunnery control. Okay. Well, let's talk to Maniac.
No, I don't have anything better to do, okay? So I pulled into a tight loop, locked onto that cat's tail, fired off a heat seeker, boom! Turned him into kitty litter. It was a... All right. Well, if it isn't the Colonel. I'm sorry. I couldn't make your welcoming party.
Well, I guess you had more pressing maneuvers to undertake, Maniac.
When duty calls, I'm there. Women like the smell of success.
You know, I'm surprised you haven't been blown out of the sky by now, Maniac. By friendly fire.
Some people appreciate my flying style. I do what's necessary to win, okay? Suppose you're still flying with one eye on the regs manual?
I don't take stupid risks.
Yeah, speaking of stupid, I also heard you put Hobbs back on the flight roster?
My. Word travels fast on this tub.
Never understood what you saw in that cat.
Simple. I need a wingman I can count on.
You can't trust someone who will kill their own kind.
Who I choose as my wingman is my prerogative. It's privilege of rank.
I'll bet you stay up late nights just polishing it, huh?
No,
Looks
as a
like
matter
we're
of
in the
fact,
same
I
rank.
have majors who do that for me.
Triangles. Unless there's some
The
symbol on
difference in our
triangle that we can't
rank
see in these
is a
graphics.
formality. We both know who's better in the cockpit.
Yeah, we do.
Let me tell you that story again. So,
Oh, Maniac. Okay, so we got Flint.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately. Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately.
Well, I can't go talk to her. I can't get my Mac on. Come on, what's up? What's up with that? Okay. I'm not going immediately. Unless it's down there. That might even be where the briefing room was. We're learning the levels. Yep, that's it. Whoa, okay, there it is, flight deck. Main terminals, there's the briefing room. There's a simulator around here somewhere. Could run a simulator, but I'd rather not. Yeah.
Come in, Colonel. Time to put that reputation of yours to the test. Confed intelligence tells us that the Karathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingman are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter. Understood?
Completely, sir. So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
All right, well, we're going to call it here. And you need to come on back to episode 2 where we actually get into a fur ball. No, I don't even know what this mission is. So when we get back to video 2, I'll have the video edited better, and we'll be able to get engaged. And so I think I'm going to pick. There's only one choice. It's Hobbs, because I think the people you can choose are in the front. So I guess I'm picking Hobbs right there. Okay, so we'll do that when I come back, and I'll see you next time.